Hello, and welcome to Q.U.B.E 2. This is the sequel to Q.U.B.E, if you could guess, which I played a long time ago now, like many years ago. I don't even remember. And the original Q.U.B.E was fine. It was a fine game. Nothing really to complain about. It was very, like, wannabe Portal with a sterile, futuristic test chamber type look. And then also, the behind-the-scenes, dilapidated, dark, grimy place, and all of that stuff, as far as I remember. I think the original Q.U.B.E was a bit into, like, speedrunning and stuff like that, with the achievements and time trials, and yeah, it felt a little, like, snappy and speedrunner-focused, as far as I remember. And this game seems to be the complete opposite. I haven't really seen anything about this game at all. I picked it up on some sale like a long time ago now. It's just been sitting around, but I just tried out recording, you know, headed into new game. There's an unskippable cutscene with quite a lot of story, and it seems like the game is overall very slow-paced, like walking simulator leveled slow, and more about the cinematic sci-fi mystery suspense kind of story. So, I don't know. We'll see about this. For now, I guess we'll just jump into it. I'll talk about the options menu. There's quite a lot of that in a little bit, like at the end of the first episode. If you want to know, I might need to change some things over time, like audio or the sensitivity settings or whatever. But yeah, let's just jump in and get taken for a wild ride, apparently. For some reason, they decided it's a good idea to have the crosshair active during the entire intro story.
Warning. Atmospheric instabilities detected. Initiating emergency oxygen.
This is very loud. Did it reset my settings?
No, I do. I understand, I promise.
Again, very necessary to have this crosshair on the screen at all times. 1 second. Yeah, my audio has been set. I guess it just didn't apply in that cutscene or something, because yeah, the voices were pretty low. But here we are walking.
Systems effective. Loading user interface.
And this is all I can do, just hold W.
Let me know if you're still good for our call tonight. Can't wait to hear about what you've uncovered today. Poppy says hi. Speak tonight. Love you.
Yeah, this feels like something more out of, like, Arrival or Interstellar or something. This is a very, very different vibe from the first game.
Anyone, help me. Please.
Crosshair still on the screen, by the way. It's so immersion breaking. I don't know what they were thinking. Why not just disable it during this part? I don't know what this is supposed to be. Is she trying to, like, keep walking while laying down? And yeah, finally, they removed the crosshair. Q.U.B.E 2. Yeah, it's certainly not what I expected from a sequel.
Mayday. This is Commander Emma Sutcliffe of the Vitruvius mission.
It's like Soma, Dead Space, that kind of feel as well.
Are there any survivors out there?
Hello? This is Dr. Amelia Cross. I'm picking up your signal. I repeat, I am reading you clearly.
There we go.
Please, I don't know what's happened, but I need help.
Try and
Looks
remain
pretty good.
calm. Your systems
We
are
got all that
slightly
ray
damaged.
tracing and
I
everything.
can't identify what your rank was either. Looks like you're suffering from cryogenic-induced amnesia.
What?
Kind of weird how all
What
of
are
this
you
is very
talking about?
grimy,
You
yet
must have been
extremely
tasked with
polished
tasked
and
with
reflective.
destroying the cube. Damn. The escape pods must have brought us both back to the origin planet. That life suit you're wearing, you can manipulate the cubic structures with it. We used the same design to destroy an extraterrestrial object that was on a collision course with Earth. You may not remember, but if you listen to me and do as I say, we may actually make it back home. Do you understand me?
I don't know what the hell is going on, but just tell me what I need to do.
Classic
Okay.
protagonist
I
amnesia.
detected a human distress beacon coming from the peak of the structure you're in. Your signal is weak because of this blasted sandstorm. I can't log on to you. That beacon is above the storm. If you can just make it there, you should be clear. If you rendezvous with any other survivors, I should be able to use my teleporter to extract us all and get home.
Right. Okay. I think I can do that.
Alright. Yep. I don't really know what to think, and this is our move speed, by the way. No sprinting, no nothing. I can jump. That's about it. Nothing more. So we'll see if that gets annoying. It does seem weirdly slow for how like snappy and speedrun focused the first game was. Definitely seems like you have to kind of rewire your expectations for this game as more of a slow burn walking simulator, horror, mystery, puzzle game kind of thing. I don't know.
Use the gloves you're wearing to change the structure around you. You should have access to the launch pad function, code-colored blue. Try placing one on any white cubes that have a frame using your left glove, then stand on it.
One sec, I'm just gonna tweak a couple settings. Yeah, I think that actually helped. I just turned on DLAA as well, because it was like jittering quite a lot.
You should place a blue cube using
Yes,
the
I
left
know.
glove onto one of those white panels with frames on. Once placed,
Place it here,
stand on
dummy.
It will launch you upwards.
But I don't understand. How could I possibly do this? Is she gonna get, like, upset with me over time? Or was that it? One sec again. Okay, just had to tweak my mouse sensitivity as well. She has not complained, so let's do it. Left mouse button to place panel,
Jesus!
and then I break my legs.
I wasn't
That is
expecting
very
that.
loud.
You better get
Why is
used
that
to
so
it.
loud?
It may just save your life in here. Listen, I'm losing signal because of the storm. Keep climbing upwards. Contact me if you find anything strange.
Hello? Can you hear me? God, what have I got myself into?
Yeah, I'm gonna need to do some more tweaking, because it's the first episode. There's a lot of tweaking, because yeah, this seems way too loud, so let me just do some audio tweaks. Oh, that's cool. For some reason it just defaulted all my settings. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know why it did that when I was like just checking this earlier and it was still saying what I wanted it to be. I was wondering why it was so loud and the voices were quite quiet. That's a lot better. Okay, weird. I checked it like during this playthrough and it just reset at some point here. That is very strange. Alright. Yeah, I almost feel like this is like too shiny and reflective. Like I might actually want to turn off some things like ray tracing or turn down the reflections. Because it might just be a bit much, isn't it? I don't know. I'll leave it for a bit, I suppose, and we'll see. Diagonal ones. Like, why is everything so reflective? It almost seems like, you know, a bit over the top. Where they were just like, how reflective should we make it? As reflective as possible. Make everything into a mirror. And I can just place... oh, one at a time, okay. Not like as many as I want of this. No, music. Red. This is bad. Right mouse button to activate cube. Yeah, nice. That's similar to how it was in the original game as well. Whoa, what the hell just happened? What was that about? Why did I just, like, turn 180 in one frame? Oh, I thought these would be, like, stair steps? Do I have to platform? I guess so. Uh-huh. Do I want to, like, not pull these out? If I do, can I not land there, or is it fine to do that first? That's fine. Did we even need it? Could I not have landed here? Maybe not. Oh, what's going on over there? Is this
Emma,
GLaDOS?
I found something.
Or Hal?
Oh, still no signal.
Shove your arm in it. Apparently we are doing that. Okay, this is Soma. Or I could just, like, ignore it? But probably not. Yeah, I guess we need a new power-up to place a different color cube that doesn't bounce, I suppose. Yeah, just shove your arm in there. What? Wait, what? Was that animation broken?
Extrude function.
Quick understanding of block extrusion. Yep, that's what it stands for.
Place red cube on white panel.
What the?
It is
How could
GLaDOS.
these be here?
Yeah, I don't know if that animation was just broken. Wasn't I supposed to, like, put my arm in it? And instead, it just, like, was nothing. And also, I did get an achievement earlier before we woke up and talked to Emma. Just so you know, while I was testing. So left mouse button to place cube. And now we can, like, switch between blue and red. I do that, and then what? Oh, it's red, and now I can pull it out. I see. But then this one I probably need, yeah, blue for. Okay, and you can't do something fancy with, like, making it red and then switching it to blue, no? To, like, have the blue be big. Yeah, I just feel like we could be a little faster. I don't really see why not. Also, there is a camera bob feature. It's stuttering a little bit. And I have that on, but it doesn't seem like it's on. Camera bob. What if we, like, turn that off? This looks the same. We turn it on again now. I don't see any camera bobbing. Is that only when you're, like, outside? Like in the intro? If that's gonna happen again? Where it was, like, more thudding, big steps? I don't know. And these I can have... Okay, no, I can still only have one. So my cubes can still only be one. Also, I feel like this is fine, isn't it? Who needs a blue cube? Ah, you can't walk on those. Too bad. Oh, but you can have a blue and a red at the same time. Okay. Yes, I guess that's what we're doing, probably. It's like red here. Yeah, to stop yourself, okay. Yeah, I mean, this is very familiar from Cube 1. What is this, a wrestling ring? Up or down? Up. Yeah, it's very spacey looking. I'm not sure if it's a little too much. Chapter 2, The Ropes. I missed what Chapter 1 was called. Forgotten something? Oh. It's kind of weird that it's, like, going the direction that it isn't pointing. Like, you press to go down. I feel like that should be the opposite, honestly. That, like, the thing being shown should be what it's doing. Yeah, I see. So we launch up here. And then just move over here. Yeah, that is very strange that it's, like, showing the opposite thing. That seems a little backwards to me. Oh, yeah. Definitely some stuttering when, like, loading new areas and stuff. Otherwise, it's running pretty okay. There were some weird things I did have to do, like go in and do .ini tweaks in order to not have mouse smoothing and to not have the FPS seemingly capped to 100. I don't know why 100. It was weird. Some people were saying it was capped to 120, even if you have a higher than 120 monitor and stuff. I don't know. Kind of weird stuff. So I did have to do some tweaking, but now it seems fine. Minus the stuttering. And just blue here. The platforming feels alright, like
Can you hear
air
me?
control is good and stuff.
Reading you loud and clear.
Oh, is this a
How are you
secret?
doing?
Making progress, I think.
Good. Listen, I wanted to ask.
No?
What do you remember before waking up?
I don't. Not really.
I
think
don't.
I was heading towards
That
a job,
reply didn't really
a
make
dig
sense.
site in Scotland. I was in a helicopter with my team.
And you don't remember what happened?
No, I don't. Are you interrogating me, Emma? Because it sure as hell feels like it.
Does it? Why are you so, like, antagonistic?
God damn it, this stupid thing.
Really? She's
I
just
best
like,
continue.
hey, you person with amnesia, do you remember anything? Like, before this all happened? Do you remember, like, who you were working with or anything? And she's like, why are you interrogating me? That's a little weird. Are we a bitch? Are we the baddie? Maybe. No idea if there's, like, you know, secrets and Easter eggs and things to find, or if it's a pretty linear walking simulator type experience with a couple block puzzles. Alright, so now what? I guess we move this over here, and then red here, blue there. Really? No, that's not enough? Did I do something wrong? I feel like that should work. Because of... Oh! Ah, we can get on here and then move this up. I see. Yeah. Yeah, there is this auto-turning option. When you jump on these, it turns your camera automatically. You can disable that, but that seems kind of nice to have on. Yeah, and then we lower this again. Make this red, I suppose. And blue here. Oh, okay, you could kind of bend it a little bit. I put that in the wrong spot. And raise that again. Alright, yeah. Simple, but pretty effective tutorial. And that's it already, another chapter. Up we go again. Chapter 3? Yep, House of Leaves. Man, that's not really what I would call chapters. That's a very short, quote-unquote, chapter. But yeah, I may leave it off here. It's going to be a bit of a short one, but if I want to go through all of the options, that's going to add a lot of time. So I'm just going to do that. So if you don't care, you can tune out. But yeah, I mean, it seems interesting. I'm a little conflicted. It's weird. The visuals are good, but maybe a little, like, too crammed, in a sense, of just, like, everything is reflective and shiny and lights everywhere and sci-fi stuff. Kind of almost seems like it's maybe lacking a little, like, identity compared to the first one, but I don't know. I don't remember much about the first one, really. And we could always try just, like, toning down some reflection settings to see if it looks a little more natural. And yeah, gameplay is very simple so far. I don't know how complex it's gonna get. I'm pretty sure the original Cube never really got that complicated. So we'll see if this one does. But yeah, I mean, it's interesting so far. Let's keep at it and see where it goes. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Now for the options. So, options. There is quite a lot in here. So we got sensitivity. I was tweaking that earlier. And there's a bunch of different languages. And invert X and Y, that's good. Good settings there. The video settings are pretty extensive, which is also good. So you got resolution. This is kind of weird that you have like full screen on or off, but when you toggle this off, this one turns on, and this, like, you can't have full screen off and windowed off. I thought maybe that would work to make borderless or something, but it's just borderless by default. I don't know. I guess if you have windowed and in a lower resolution, it would be proper window mode. But either way, I feel like this would just need one, just full screen. If you turn it off, it turns into windowed, right? So I don't know. Brightness, it is kind of dark. I'm wondering if I should turn that up, but for now we'll keep it at the default. The FOV seems good so far. You can't really see it. Really? You can't see it at all? Like, without going out to the game again? Yeah. Honestly, that looks pretty good. Oh man, I like stuttered a lot. Maybe I like that actually. Just like turning it up a little bit. Maybe to 100 or something. Yeah, I'll try that for next time, I suppose. We got everything that you could ever want, I suppose. Resolution scale, anti-aliasing. It doesn't say like what type of anti-aliasing, which is a bit of an issue, I would say. Post-processing just all lumped into one is also a bit of a shame. I'm not sure if this includes like depth of field and motion blur and stuff that I would personally want turned off, but I haven't noticed it too badly so far. It is a little like smeary sometimes, but it's not too bad. Shadow quality, for some reason, only goes up to Epic, not Ultra, and you can't turn it off the entire way. I don't know what's going on with that. If I press, like, left or right, A or D, no? Yeah, that's weird. The arrow keys work here, but not here. Just, like, at all. I can't even race it. That's strange. I don't know what's going on with that. Yeah, some bugs for sure. Effects quality, VSync on or off, ray tracing. I mean, we can turn this off and just compare. This is without ray tracing. Honestly, still looks kind of good. Who knows? Maybe I actually prefer the baked lighting. I might try it in a couple of chambers, like if they look ridiculously ray traced. Because yeah, like it does also hit the FPS quite a bit. So is that what's doing this like reflection stuff? Not the reflections themselves? Yeah. Maybe I prefer that off. But yeah, let's keep ray tracing on for like one more chamber or something, and then I might tweak it next time. And then yeah, like reflections quality, if we turn them to low, yeah, that also like works. So we could have like ray tracing on and then lower the reflections. So what if we just do like epic? Yeah, I don't know. I'm definitely getting some like frame drops here, but it's been mostly fine. Hi. Hold on. Yeah, like that seems kind of good. Yeah, we'll have to test that next time. For now, I'm just going to leave it. And yeah, you can have DLSS on. Weirdly, I found that it didn't really seem to affect the performance, which, like, shouldn't it do that? Isn't that the whole point of DLSS? That, like, it should increase the performance at the cost of, like, making things look a little worse, because it's, like, upsampling and stuff, rendering the game at a lower resolution and then upsampling it with AI or whatever. But I can't tell really any difference, and it seems to run as poorly and or well, depending on your perspective. And yeah, DLAA as well, like, upsampling AI, anti-aliasing, whatever. It just seemed like there were a lot of, like, jittering stuff that I was seeing. Yeah, like, up here, these cracks and stuff. You can maybe not even see it on the video, but they're, like, flickering a little bit, and having that on seemed to just fix that entirely. Yeah, can't really see it at all now, so I suppose I'll have that. And then we have audio settings, very good settings here, though everything was way overblown at 100, and yeah, that weird issue with it maxing out, even though I had already set these. But yeah, the voices seem quite quiet, so I'll have to tweak these as we go, as I edit the videos, so after, like, next video. And subtitles on or off. Controls are pretty simple, but you can rebind them, I think. But, yeah. just one binding to all of them. And then you have gamepad controls as well, which apparently you can also rebind, which is good. That's nice when you can do that. Jump assist, an assistant icon will display on ledges. Pressing jump will not require manual forward movement. So it's sort of like Talos Principle. That's kind of a nice one, where like you can just see, I can jump to this part and then click, or pressing jump, and it just like auto jumps to that spot. That's kind of a nice accessibility feature. You have colorblind mode. Not sure if we can see any like difference right here. It's probably just, you know, with the cubes being like red and blue and things like that, just being different colors. And then yeah, auto turn when launched, I think I like, and camera bob, I'm not even noticing. So there we go. That's all the options. It's a pretty solid options menu. I will probably have to tweak some stuff as we go for performance or just taste reasons and audio and stuff. But yeah, at least there's a lot of stuff you can do. So with that, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time.